Hi, this is Greg Papora at Home Heritage. I want to talk today about a new tool that I have. You know, a lot of people are intimidated by doing mortise and tenons. So there's a thing called floating tenons, which is a piece that floats between the rail and the stile of a table. And there's a tool that's great for that. It's called the Festool Domino, which costs a lot of money, and it's a good product. But I have something that gets you started with that in a different way. This is called the Beadlock Pro. And beadlock is a form of a floating tenon. And this unit, I'm going to show you how this unit works. I'm going to give you an example. But basically, it sits on top of the wood. You have a block that goes in here. And it can be 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, or 3/8 of an inch. The initial kit comes with the 3/8 inch, and you can order the others separately. But it's very simple to use. It gives you a good lineup, it gives you good connection, and it costs a lot less. So take a look at this video, and I apologize for some of the lighting wasn't as good as it should have been, but I think you'll get a good overview of this product and what it can do. Thank you. As I said before, you get the main unit, and you have this block that sits in here, and it can be for 3/8, it can be for 1/2 inch, it can be for 3/4. I'm using the 1/2 inch. So when you start out, I'm going to be using 2x4s here. So basically, it's a lot like if you used a biscuit joiner to line this up. So what you want to do is, these are your beadlocks. You can order these from Rockler. I think there might be router jigs where you can actually make your own, but I ordered them from Rockler. So these are 1/2 inch, they're 2 inches long. So what you would do is, you're going to line up the parts you want to join together. Put your beadlock down there and get an idea of where exactly you want to join them, and draw a line on the inside corner on both sides so that you can line that. But now also what you need to do is, this is 1.5 inch wood. The beadlock comes with, you probably can't see it here, but it does have lines here to line up the marks that I just made. Also on the sides here, there's little marks here to center it on the piece. And you can move this back and forth with these little knobs. These knobs here allow you to move this back and forth to center it, or if you're making a rail for a table and you want a little reveal, you can move it so that it's not exactly center, so that you're making the holes exactly where you want to make them. You also want to mark your two pieces A and B. Okay? So once you do that, you're going to take your piece and you're going to line your jig up to it. So to start out with, this piece, this block here, it moves to the left and to the right. So when you start out, you're moving the block to your extreme left. And you tighten it with these screws here. So I've made my mark on this piece. My line is here, and I'm going to line up the left-hand indicator on my unit to match this line to start out with. So I've moved the block to the left. Now I want to put this on here, and I want to line this up. Now in the pamphlet that you get with this, it does have a chart to tell you what holes you need to drill. There's a sequence of holes to drill these so that you're getting the proper fit for the beadlock. So this is 1.5 inch, and I'm using 1/2 inch bit. Also, I should mention, when you get the kit, it comes with the drill bit and a stop block. Okay, this drill bit is for the 1/2 inch. The stop block, according to the guide, should be 2 7/8 down from the top to get the proper depth of each hole. So that's what I've done with my stop block. So now I just want to go in here And according to the chart, I should be drilling holes 1 and 2. Okay, now that I've drilled the first 2 holes, you want to move the block to the extreme right and look at your chart again. Once you do that, it says to drill hole number 1. Okay. Also, my experience has been that it's very important to clean these out as best you can so that you're not you're getting the depth that you're supposed to get on these. Here's the hole. Okay, it's pretty good. So that was, they also asked you to mark the pieces A and B. So this was piece A. Okay, so now I've lined up my B piece, and the guy tells me that on the B piece, I've got to, for the 1/2 inch, I need to use holes 3 and 4. So we're talking on the right, it's pushed over to the right, it's 3 and 4 on the right side. Now I move it over to the left, and it tells me for the left, I just do hole 4. Okay, so part B is done. These are the holes, and now it's time to join them together. Nice coat of glue on here. Make sure you get the recess. Put some on the beadlock as well. Okay. And then on this mating piece, put them together. There it is. It's a pretty nice tight fit, right? So this takes the place of using an expensive domino joiner. It's a great alternative. I'm happy with this. Is really the first time I'm using it, but so far I like what I see, and the joint looks good. And I think I'll be using this a lot. And it saves me a lot of money. So I hope this helped you understand a little bit better how to use this, and I recommend it, and we'll see you next time.